And it's a green. Drop of a hat, here we go racing, folks. GT Asia, race number 2 just began here in Sepang. Clean start, clean start. Coming in for a clean lead by the S-Cola. And the Bentley Continental following closely behind in second, going clean into turns 1 and 2. Exiting out, smooth is fast. Spreading the gap in front with only like a 4-car lead. The 15-car S-Cola PTT racing team by Tanat is running away from the monster behind him. Driven by Butigon, S-Cola by AAS Motorsports. Shot of the 155 from Racing Spirit PSC. Slight wiggle there. Then the Ferrari trailing behind. Of course, this series is brought to you in part by Toyota, Sing, Be Quick, Michelin Tires, ETS Racing Fuel, GS Batteries, Furio from Bangjak, Idemitsu, and Yamaha. Thank you to all the sponsors and making this happen, as well as the teams and the drivers that has been preparing for this moment. GT Asia race number 2. TSS, or Thailand Super Series, kickstarting 2018 in Sepang, Malaysia. Time left on the counter, 58 minutes to go. Plenty of time to play tag and catch up. Hopefully not too much of the tagging. You can kiss, but not tag. Section times by the lead. 28.262. Very fast indeed for sections 1, driven by Tanat. S-Cola PTT racing team. That, of course, is explaining why he's spreading that lead. Not sure if it's a strategy to take it easy the first few laps there by what normally is seen by the Bentley as an aggressive style driving to be up front. But he's still hanging up there on the second position. Meanwhile, Racing Spirit PSC Motorsports Saran hanging out in third position in 155 machine for GT Asia. Look at the cars as they hardly ever lean into the turns. Stiff chassis and bodywork. Of course, the low center of gravity also comes very useful coming into these corners, allowing these cars to be very agile and nimble-like. Even for something as big as the AAS Motorsports Bentley. Here's the 159, beautiful, beautiful Lamborghini from Vatana Motorsports, driven by Jono Lester. Let's see what happens now. Here's the Audi. 2 Audis right there trailing each other. Swan neck airfoil in the back. 55 machine and a 13. N Sports by Absolute Racing, piloted by Vincent. And another Absolute Racing over with Sun Jingzhou, driving the 13 machine. Here's the Bentley coming in for a catch-up tag game with S-Cola PTT Racing Team. Tanat out front. Easy peasy so far. Meanwhile, Motorwood Pirom Pakdi from Sing Motorsports Team Thailand is in 4th position. Now dropping down on 5th. Trailing behind a Sing Plan B by Absolute Racing. Purit Pirom Pakdi, car number 59 in 4th now. Lap time so far, top of the class. Escola PTT Racing Team does a 2:06, while Absolute Racing here does a 2:10. So that shows a difference in the way these guys are taking the lines and driving. And the focus now is on the 13, trying to catch up to 55. Absolute Racing Sun Jingzhou trying to play catch up with Vincent from N Sport by Absolute Racing. Currently 8 and 9 overall. And they're getting closer and closer to that rear bumper there. Ooh, a little bit of a slip there for you. Nothing he can't handle. Nothing that Sun can't handle there. $54 exactly left to go. 54 minutes for GT Asia round 2. Remember, with all these elevation changes and the heat now, and of course all these cars have major aerodynamic downforce. Of course, these tires should be able to duke it out. But with the 1 hour race, they're gonna have to plan it carefully. How long these tires will last before starting to show a little wear there and a little slip and slide. Two Lamborghinis going left and right. 159, Vatana Motorsports, and the 90 also by Vatana Motorsports. Jono Lester right in front of Akihiro Asai. Jono Lester is with a silver license, while Akihiro Asai is with a bronze. Mr. Lester is driving a good time of around 2 minutes and 9 seconds, .437 in the 159 machine. Here's Vatana looking eagerly from the pits. Asai right there. Vatana Motorsports, Lamborghini GT3 FL2 machine. Best time 2:09.186. A shot of the Bentley as they pass by. And the 59 from Sing Plan B by Absolute Racing. Burit Biron Pakti. And these two are at it non-stop. See the camera work here is checking out the battle for 8th place. For Absolute, Sun Jingzhou piloting the R8. And the 55 machine, N Sport, Vincent, also for by Absolute Racing. Meanwhile, the rest of the lineup for the race, they seem evenly spaced out. Just these two guys duking it out. Whoa, 13, Sun possibly going on the inside. No, not enough. As he decides to stay on the tail of 55 machine, Vincent. Takes it tight corners for 1 and 2, heading out for turn 3 before setting up for turn 4, nice and long. And you'll notice at the end of 4 there's a very sharp curve, and a lot of the drivers here missed that corner or missed the apex because of the speed that comes in. Check out Sun there doing a little bit of off-roading there. Let's just say a little bit of dust kicks up. Not so much of an off-roader. It's okay to be a little bit on the rumble strip. The Vatana machines. Lamborghini. Jono Lester and Akihiro Asai. The 159 by Jono Lester with a silver license. Super Trofeo Evo machine. Not your usual Huracan. Finally a shot of the Bentley. 18, still in second. Wutikon. This guy is number one so far. He's playing his cool game and strategies to keep up in the front from the Porsche 997 GT3. And I don't see the Bentley in sight. Oh, there he is. That's a big stretch. That's a big gap. I wondered what's going on there. Difference is like 6.2 seconds between the Escola PTT racing teams driving Tanat there and Wutikon, who's doing the Continental, the Bentley from AES Motorsports. 6.2 is a big gap. But nonetheless, they still got time, 48 minutes left to go. And anything can happen. .159 machine, Watana Motorsports, Jono Lester making sure to play defense against Akihiro. Here's a replay of, let's see, a little bit. The 27 from Be Quick. Whoa, okay, that's what the replay was for. You think it was a flamethrower out the back of 77 there. Racing Spirit PSC Motorsports, Saravut. I'm guessing he probably lifted and then pressed hard on the accelerator. A lot of fuel coming out of the hot exhaust causing that blowback. Thought I saw Batman driving the course there. Meanwhile, here's 89 machine. Singh Motorsports Team Thailand, Waterwood Pirompak D. In position 5 overall. Do I see a yellow? Yes, I do. Safety car now is out. And I wonder what could have caused that. Now let's check the replay. But the yellow is now out. The good news is that all the other racers now can chill out for a second and not pass each other for the yellow and conserve whatever they have. That seems to be one of the reasons why 38 machine Toyota Team Thailand. Sepang. And of course the safety car comes out and all cars have to make sure they don't pass each other and keep their positions, hold on to their positions. This gives a time for the Bentley to come up close to Tanat, the PTT racing team, in the 15 machine. So all these cars now are sort of like equalized on the track here at Sepang International. Shot of the 38. Steady and still. Not sure what had happened there for Sepang. Let's check the replay. This is the starting when the green flag came out and the racing was a go. As you can see, the Porsche leading the way, the number 15. Making sure the Bentley stays in place in second from AES Motorsports with Wutikon in the pilot seat. And usually if they come out hastily in turns 1 and 2, we'll be creating a lot of havoc there, but luckily when the race started, nothing happened there and it was a clean start. However, we do have the safety car out in effect there. after Toyota Team Thailand, driven by Sepang, car number 38, has come to a halt. A shot of, again, for 77's, I call it Flaming Batmobile. 77. Of course, driven by Sarawut from Racing Spirit PSC Motorsports, giving us a nice show there. Well, even right now, he's flaming. There's a safety, and the marshals pushing the 38 out of the gravel, making sure it gets out of harm's way. I'd like to take this time to thank you for our sponsors. There's a shot of Michelin right there for you, waving, sort of waving off the drivers, providing the stickies for the races. And of course, sponsored by Toyota and Sing and Be Quick, and of course ETS fuel for racing fuel, GS batteries, and Bangjak Furio, Iden Mitsu, and a Yamaha. Yellow flag still in effect. You can weave all you want, keep those tires warm if you like. Once again, folks, this is GT Asia and Thailand Supercar GTM Plus and GTM, race number 2 for the 1-hour race. And the safety car is still out there with the lights, so we're probably going around the track possibly one more time. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Out in the pits there at Absolute. Later on today, we'll be having the TCR Asia and TCR Thailand together on the track for the 4 o'clock race for 11 laps for race number 2. That'll be coming up next. Oh, hello there. Absolute Racing. Thailand Super Series, of course. You can check us out on the website and the live feed on the Facebook.com Thailand Super Series. With nothing changing so far, the top 5 are Escola PTT Racing Team Tanat, Escola by AES Motorsports Wutigon, Racing Spirit PSC Motorsports driven by Saran in the 155, Sing Plan B by Absolute Racing Burit Brirom Pakdi, and then 5th Sing Motorsports Team Thailand Vorawut Pirom Pakdi as well. Out in 6th position, Vatana Motorsports, Jono Lester holding his own there and blocking off his teammate, Akihiro Asai, also from Vatana Motorsports. And then in 8th overall in the 55 machine N Sport by Absolute Racing, Vincent is 8th overall. Sun Jingzhu in the blue Audi R8 machine is now in 9th position in the 13 car. Meanwhile, the Be Quick team, represented by Alif Hamdan with the silver license, driving car number 72, and then if you flip that number around to 27 number is also the Be Quick Racing team, piloted by Daniel Andrew Bilski. All right, folks, GT Asia safety car lights are off. You know what that means, folks. It's about to enter the pit lane, and racing is about to go green again soon as they come around for the last turn up to the starting line. It'll be interesting to see now if the Bentley, driven by Wutigon, will now decide to closely follow Escola PTT Racing Team Tanat, closely or not. And I'm thinking he's probably going to do that. Because we saw earlier when the race did start, Tanat did give a much a lot of spread between the Bentley and the Escola PTT Racing Team Porsche out front. So I doubt that Wudikan is going to let that happen again. Meanwhile, Saran is out in third and about to hunt down the Bentley. Oh. Clean there, going 2 by 2. Sun in the 13 machine. Still a battle there between 13 and 55. Sun Jingzhou up against Vincent. Compulsorily pit stop window will be open pretty shortly, in approximately 4 minutes or so. That means all these cars will pretty much have to come in for pit stops. And when they do, that rule where they have to add the times to compensate in order to equalize the playing field will come into effect as well. That will make for good racing rather than just putting ballast. And of course, if you add the ballast, I guess it's a good way to go, but not as good as using the time compensation, because if you do add the ballast, as discussed earlier, you're adding weight to the car. Weight is the enemy of any race. Plus, of course, you add on to the momentum of the car going into any corner if you have these weights on. So they're using the CPS window, compulsory pit stop window, and the added time to compensate. '15 machine still out front. Wudikan still second. Saran coming up on third. About to cross into the finish line there. .37.5 minutes left to go. Plenty of time. See a duel between 89 Sing Motorsports team, Borowut Birom Hakdi there, up against the 90 machine from Vatana Motorsports, Akihiro Asai. This would make for a good battle there. The 90 car, Akihiro Asai, is a bronze grade FIA licensed driver. And of course, in front of him, the 89 machine, the Ferrari, Sing Motorsports Team Thailand, Borowut Pirom Pakdi, also a bronze. So they should be evenly matched. It's just that these two iconic machines are going at it. Ferrari and Lamborghini. Always gives a good conversation starter there. And you see the camera is focused on these two guys, 89, 90. Will the Lamborghini, the Raging Bull, go up against the prancing horse? Let's see what happens. Meanwhile, here's Sun here, 13 machine from Absolute Racing, Sun Jingzhou. .55 being hunted down constantly. And Sport by Absolute Racing. Vincent playing it nice and cool. That's a nice wide shot. You see Vatana Motorsports about to go on the inside. Oh, couldn't come in close enough and had to back out just a bit to avoid a contact, which is a good call. Very good call. After that, he has to go back and check out where to pass this guy. Akihiro Asai contemplating where to go on the inside here at Sepang, Malaysia, just to pass on Vorawut Pirompakdi in the Sing Motorsports Team Thailand machine, the Ferrari prancing horse up in front. '89 going a little wide there. That's okay. Sing Motorsports Team Thailand being pressured. But these guys are cool drivers. The Ferrari 458 Italia GT3 is a beast to handle. You got to have your keep your cool to control these cars to the ultimate limits. Meanwhile, Watana Motorsports, Asai, Akihiro Asai, is putting pressure no matter what. Right behind him. He tried to pass him once on the inside, had to back out. Let's see if he's going to do it again. 33 minutes left on the counter. See Asai coming in. Making a lane change there. Possibly trying to psych him out. See if he psychs him out enough. Well, now with the pit in, of course, the CPA's window is now open, compulsory pit stop. So it's a matter of deciding when to come in for the pits. If you continue to prolong your drive out there, you'd have to come in anyway later on. So 89 machine decides to come in. Vorawut Pirompakdi, Sing Motorsports Team Thailand, as they quickly change tires. And out comes the driver as well. Sun also in the shop for the number 13 Absolute. Here's 39 machine in pits. Toyota Team Thailand out front, Kawamura Naoki. Currently GTC grade, he's on third for his position, for his class. Things are going to change quite a bit after these guys go out of the pits, and whoever's still on the track has to come in. It's all about tactics right here. '90 machine still going at it. Akihiro Asai, when is he going to come in? Watana Motorsports going strong right now. Close-up shot. I guess they were trying to look for that flame in the back of the exhaust. Here's the 23 for you. Sing Motorsports Team Thailand. Tanavut Pirompakdi out in pits. Bentley is out, of course, also with the 59 machine. Sing Plan B by Absolute Racing. Gantasak Kusiri now in command for the 59 machine. 15 Escola. Tanat. Best time so far for him was 2:06.684 in the 997 GT3R. I swear, some of the engine sounds that are rumbling past me, it sounds like the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars. Or a pod racer. 15 machine, Satyen Tirakun, Escola PTT Racing Team representing. Got some camera work in the pits there, trying to focus on the pit crew, waving the drivers in. Arrows Racing, Sam Cheng, now in pits. 911 GT3 Cup at a time of 2:15.734. And the driver is now out. Currently, car number 88 is under investigation for pit lane speed. And also car number 89. 88, of course, let me see, that was Vatana Motorsports 2. And 89, Sing Motorsports Team Thailand. A word of thanks to our sponsors. As you can see, Sing is all over the windshield there. That's one of our main sponsors as well for the event, the Thailand Super Series. Also Toyota and Be Quick and Michelin Tires. ETS Racing Fuel. Here's 15 back in the pits. What's going on there? Quickly as they come out. You notice the Porsche's fuel tank is up front. It's like the guy's having some trouble fueling in the pits. They're taking 2 guys to help fuel that car up. Oh! From that, of course, might lead to a fire there, but don't worry, safety crew is in effect and they put out that fire pretty quick. Saw earlier that they had some problems fueling the car. There's fire under the car. Keep that in mind. Fires under the car for number 15 in the pits. Check under the car. They jacked it up. A little bit of drama as other pit members are looking at what's going on for 15 machine. Escola PTT Racing Team. These guys are working at a team. The fire is out, the flame is out. Racing continues for them. Meanwhile, back on the track, Lamborghini nose diving in. Car number 88, Vatana Motorsports 2, home team. Currently 14th overall, climbing up a notch. Here's number 90, Vatana Motorsports, Akihiro Asai. And the 77 is in the pits. Racing Spirit PSC Motorsports, Saravut. And now exiting pits. Able to climb up to his usual speed after passing the speed limit. You don't ever want to go past the speed limit while in the pits, otherwise he'll be penalized. I'm glad to see the Porsche out without any further incidents. They had a little issue earlier refueling. Some might not notice that when they're refueling the Porsche, it's up on the hood, the front. And with that long nose, might be a little bit of difficulty putting the nozzle into lock mode. Akihiro Asai in pits. Here's a replay. Whoa. High octane fuel. And of course the heat causes flames. You can even see the flame at the end of the refueling nozzle. That's all good to go now. And good that everybody has kept their calm. This is what racing is all about, folks. You keep racing in the field with all the safety equipment, and you're good to go. Meanwhile, here's 13 by Absolute Racing now. Chang Kongfu is piloting the number 13 Audi and being chased down by a Lamborghini, squealing down the line. 155 machine right behind his back. 13 Absolute Racing. Up front, he could probably see his the nemesis. The 55 from N Sport by Absolute Racing, now by Adderley Fong. .24.5 minutes left to go. These guys are doing lap times of around 2:17. By Akihiro, there was an outlap there. Meanwhile, Kantasa Kusiri from Sing Plan B by Absolute Racing did a last lap of 2:05. Here's the number Escola PTT Racing Teams at Tientirakun does a 2:06, getting back into the game, back on the pace. Boxer rumble for you right there. Escola, Tanat, Tientirakun dropping down to 8th right now. Meanwhile, the 90 machine from Vatana, Akihiro Asai. Lamborghini GT3 FL2 machine. Nice to note that Sam Chang for Arrows Racing is still going there. 3rd for GTC class. Going up the roster for GTC will be Alif Hamdan from the Be Quick Racing team in number 72. And Kawamura Naoki right now currently clinching GTC class in 1st for Toyota Team Thailand. Well, they should be kind of happy there. Meanwhile, I met Thomas Raldolph earlier. He's a GTC 4th position right now, but overall he's in 15th for the Unix TR Motorsports Racing in the 29 machine. 22 minutes, plenty of time to make up for any losses out in the pits. Shot of the Be Quick 27. Daniel Andrew Bilski, currently in 2nd. Daniel's, of course, driving with a bronze license. And that's the 90 machine up front. Akihiro Asai from Vatana Motorsports. Estimated time of arrival past the grandstand is around 50 seconds or so. He'll be passing by the front grandstand. It's said right now that the finish time is around, we've got like around 20 minutes, 21 minutes left to go on the timer. Way past the halfway mark of the race for GT Asia. Thailand Supercar GTM Plus at GTM classes. This, of course, will seal the deal for race number 2 out here for Thailand Super Series. Here's a little bit of the flame. We got a lot of fire and flame out here. Oh, I'm not sure it's because of the hot weather or not. Or it's because it's the heated competition, so to say. No, that's probably from the blow-by gases still being heated out through the exhaust. With the unspent fuel coming out the exhaust, of course, mixing with the hot air, creates a flashbang. 18, I saw this yesterday. He was flashing the car up front, catching his attention. Whoever is up in front of 18, the Bentley, is gonna know this car is coming up at you from AAS Motorsports. But actually, you probably don't even need to flash that light, being that the car is so huge. Here's a 39 for you. 39 Toyota Team Thailand, Kawamura Naoki. Number 1 right now for GTC class. Holding it down. Right behind him would be the Alif Hamdan driving the Be Quick Racing team. Second for the GTC class. And third will be Sam Chang for Arrows Racing. So far, everybody's taking their nice lines around the racetrack here in Sepang, Malaysia. Word of thanks to our sponsors. That red car reminds me of my first, the first sponsor right here, Toyota, representing. Here's a shot of the Absolute pit team. Singh also being one of the main sponsors here on the track, and of course Thailand Super Series, the event. Of course, Be Quick, Michelin tires for the grippy compound. Oh, look at the Bentley about to make the move on 27. Daniel Andrubilski's got to do some defending right there. The Bentley's about to say sayonara. But Andrew's not giving up the fight. 27 going on the inside line, trying to make a comeback behind the Bentley Continental car. The 18 machine right now piloted by Vutigon for AAS Motorsports, making a nice pass over for Daniel Andrubilski piloting the Be Quick Racing Team machine, the car number 27, and 27 about to get past there. The 55 machine and Sport, Absolute Racing, Adderley Fong, side by side. Going through the corners side by side is kind of tricky. Somebody's gonna have to give in because one of the optimal lines is being taken. And of course, 55 nudges up front from N Sport by Absolute Racing. A cheer there in the pits for Adderley Fong. Here's some competition for you for the Ferrari and the Lamborghini for you. Vatana Motorsports, a lot of flame out the back of the Lamborghini 159 machine. From Vatana Jono Lester, the silver license. '27, Daniel's got to try to pick up the game. But right behind him, he's got another Audi up the sleeve there. Chang Kung Fu. What do I see here? Lamborghini and Ferrari side by side coming into the turn. 89 takes it. Singh Motorsports Team Thailand, Carlo Van Dam. Of course, with the gold license, should be a good chance for him to pass at that corner, at that spot. Now the two Audis. 13 takes the inside line, Absolute Racing. Then Andrew trying to take it back. Camera is now focused on these two guys going at each other neck to neck. Chang Kung Fu and Daniel Andrubilski. Bilski driving for the Be Quick Racing team. Last lap he was doing 210.281. A little bit faster than Chang Kung Fu. But Chang is up front, and that's all that matters. Sing Plan B by Absolute Racing. Kantasak Kusiri still going strong. The R8 there. Kusiri is of course with the silver license. The Audi R8 LMS GT3 machine, best time of 2:05.973. Yellow flag is out. Gotta be careful coming out of the grass there. It's not exactly the savannah out there. If they don't want to get in the way of all the fast traffic, so 89 right there has got to do Sean Varney, Carlo Van Dam, I'm sorry. Sing Motorsports Team Thailand right there, coming out of the grass cautiously. Now dropping down to 17th position. Not sure if there's going to be a replay of this. All I saw was that he was in the grass already. And the Bentley trying to catch the attention of the Watana Motorsports Lamborghini, piloted by Pitsunu. They're about side by side now, or bumper to bumper. Going through turns 1 and 2, cautiously, the 18 machine S Cola by AS Motorsports Wutikan is trying to pass Pitsunu. Meanwhile, 89 comes in for a checkup at the pit stops. Saw him earlier in the grass. Not sure what had happened, if he had come in contact, coming into the pits just to do a quick checkup, I guess. Here's the Bentley coming up on the inside. And he takes the inside line, passing the Lamborghini. 18 up now, Wutikan, most likely up in the second position. Let's see if they change that on the board. '55 coming along with it. N Sport by Absolute Racing. Adderley Fong. Hanging out in 9th position, Watana Motorsports, Jono Lester. Chasing the 15th car. Escola. PTT Racing Team, Tanat, Satien Tirakun. Currently, Tanat is in 8th position overall. Here's the 13 Absolute Audi. Trying to play catch up with the Lamborghini up front. Bentley, beautiful machine from AAS Motorsports. There you see Absolute Racing, Cheng Kung Fu passing up Watana Motorsports. The Lamborghini. Pitsunu's not going to have it. He's going to try to pass again. He's just got to contemplate where. Here's going through turns 1 and 2. Exciting times indeed here in Sepang, Malaysia for GT Asia and Thailand's Supercar GTM Plus and GTMs. Driving around, look at that heat coming off the pavement right there for you. The haze. The heat inside the cabin must be tremendous. Back on track, Absolute Racing, Cheng Kung Fu. Currently in 4th position. Plans to keep it that way, unless of course he's going to go for Adderley Fong in the N Sport by Absolute Racing up in front of him for the 55 machine. With only 10.5 minutes left to go for GT Asia race number 2. Thailand Super Series. A little bit of arrow racing for you from Steven Chien, currently in 16th position. It's all good, folks. He's holding the GTC position of 5, but overall he's in 16th. Audi R8 LMS GT3 up front. Gantasak Kusiri from Sing Plan B by Absolute Racing. Number 59 for you. Here we come with the Bentley, going for the attack. Arrow's got to say bye-bye for a second. Coming into turns 1 and 2. Got to give way to that big behemoth of a car. S-Cola probably very happy to be on this machine, as well as AS Motorsports. I'm not sure who's he blinking the lights for. Maybe just out of excitement. Butikon doing a great job right here at 2 minutes and 5 seconds, 0.6 on the track around Sepang, Malaysia. 2 minutes and 6 seconds to do 5.5 kilometers. Think about that. Wow. And it's not just a straight line, it's a lot of curves and corners. The round is about to come to an end shortly with 8.5 minutes left to go for GT Asia race number 2 for the TSS. Kickstarting the season here in Sepang, Malaysia. Race 1 was already done earlier, and of course this will be the one closing the deal for GT Asia. And it looks like Gantasak Kusiri is going to be smiling with only 8 minutes left to go, still holding it on to first position with car number 59 from Sing Plan B by Absolute. Meanwhile, 18, the S-Cola by AS Motorsports, the Bentley, Butikon, is in second position. But 59 is way up ahead of him with a 6-second gap. The 23 car here is also from Sing Motorsports Team Thailand, Tin Srichai. Currently GTC 4th position and 15th overall. But the 18 Monster just drives past him, letting him know, I'm gonna go up and check out Gantasak Kusiri up front in the 59 machine. Coming around the bend, up the hill. '18's gonna look like a monster in the rear view of that Porsche from Be Quick. Oh yeah, Plan B, thumbs up for sure, for sure. Flashing the lights, letting 72 know, I'm about to pass you, buddy. Be Quick Racing Team, Alif Hamdan's gotta give way. And he does. No use in being in the Bentley's way as he pushes straight on forward, hunting down Gantasak Kusiri up front from Sing Plan B, Absolute Racing. 59 machine up front. Meanwhile, N Sport by Absolute Racing, Adderley Fong in 3rd position with the gold license, and Sheng Kung Fu in Absolute Racing car number 13. I haven't seen him for a while. Oh, there he is. The blue car in the back there, the blue Audi. And then the 155 machine from Racing Spirit PSC Motorsports, Afiq Yassid, out in 5th position. Dropping down a notch from Batana Motorsport, Pizza Nu, the 90 machine, the Lamborghini. And Daniel Andrew Bilski for the Be Quick Racing team. Still representing in the top 10, but he's 7th currently overall. Here's 55 machine for you. Adderley Fong, gold driver. Adderley going for EN Sport by Absolute Racing. 3rd position right now overall. Absolute Racing must be absolutely happy right now. Okie dokie, 27 being hunted by 15 right now. Be Quick Racing Team Daniel Andrew Bilski is going to do some defensive driving against 15 machine Escola PTT Racing Team Tanat, who is closely behind him. The insane amount of wing right there for you, the airfoil. That much downforce on a regular car will look ridiculous, but not on a race car, folks, not on a race car. You can't just stick a wing like that in the back of a car and not expect a lot of downforce. You gotta have equal downforce from the front as well to balance it out. That's what the front spoiler, the chin, the lip is for. Press the front down. 15 looking to make a pass on the inside lane. Whoa! Glides over the Lamborghini from Vatana. 15 machine, Escola PTT Racing. Tanat is now hunting Hisanu from Vatana Motorsports, the number 90. Here's a shot of the replay. We've got 3 guys on the grid right now. You think that 15 is going to go on the inside, and Vatana just lets them know who's up in front. 3 amazing machines right now. Lamborghini there, Porsche, and the Audi. Looks like 15 is hunting down 90 there. Tanat up against Pitsanu. Another pass there for you. 155 machine, Racing Spirit PSC Motorsports, Afik Yassi. Beautiful fin on the Lamborghini. Passing by the prancing horse. Here is number 15 trying to go past Vatana's Motorsports Pisanu, the 90. Boxer. Different style of engines, different layouts. Mid-engine and rear engine. Battle for 6th place continues right here. Porsche is a monster and so is Lamborghini, and both of them are not giving up on this track. Putting pressure on Vatana Motorsports. 15 trying to go for the inside lane, exiting out beautifully. Nicely done by Tanat from Escola PTT Racing Team. Meanwhile, number 90, Vatana Motorsports Pisano, is a little bit taken there. And once he's gone, he's gone. Says, out of my way, I'm going for the top there for you. Overall, he's 7th position right now for the 15 machine, Escola PTT Racing Team. Here we go for the replay. Looking, where to go, where to go. You obviously have to take the inside line or the inside lane for the most advantage. Hooking over to the right turn. He had the edge. Takes it from the Lamborghini. Nice pass for Tanat for Escola PTT Racing Team. And a good fight for Vatana Motorsports Pisanu. For defending him that long. And I guess he'll have to go for the battle with Andrew Bilski right behind him with the Be Quick Racing Team with number 27 and 90 now. Look how low these cars are going at. Not a lot of bump space for these cars and suspension. Every time you hit the floor on the top, you slow them down. The front spoiler and the front chin is doing wonders. And look at the canards there. Front fins, they call them canards. Good for some downforce up front. That's what you really need to balance out the swan necks in the back. Here's the 59 machine. Out front, Gantasak Kusiri. No problemo for Sing Plan B by Absolute Racing. Last lap, folks, for GT Asia, race number 2, about to come to an end. For GT Asia and Thailand Supercar GTM Plus and GTM classes, a grueling 1-hour race. 59, here he comes. Come on down, taking the checker, and he takes him. Gantasak Kusiri piloting down the Sing Plan B by Absolute Racing, takes the checkered flag for place number 1. 18th machine from S. Cola by AAS Motorsports, Wutigon, bringing the Bentley in for second. N Sport by Absolute Racing, Adderley Fung. Wow, 55 machine comes in for third, and Absolute Racing Cheng Kung Fu for fourth position, coming in with a 13th car. Wonderful Blue, I'd like to call him. Racing Spirit PSC Motorsports, Afiq Yassid, good job with the 155 machine coming in for 5th place. And Escola PTT Racing Team, Tanat, coming down at 6 in the 15th machine. Meanwhile, GTC taking first for GTC would be Natavut for Toyota Team Thailand. Sean Varney, GTC, second place for Sean Varney. Unix Team TR Motorsports Racing, and Alif Hamdan for GTC, third place for GTC. With the Be Quick Racing Team. Fourth for GTC would go to Tin Suchai, Sing Motorsports Team Thailand. Up next, of course, we're going to have TCR Asia race number 2. I'll be coming up pretty shortly. I want to say thank you to our sponsors right now, once again, for sponsoring these events, and of course for Thailand Super Series, and of course GT Asia. A lot of power there for Sing and Be Quick and Michelin and ETS, GS Batteries, Furio, Toyota, Itenmitsu, Furio from Bangchak, and Yamaha. Here's some of the highlights, I guess, coming up shortly. We're going to see. The next event will take place in approximately 10 minutes from now for TCR Asia and TCR Thailand for 11 laps of racing. That'll be the race number 2. The sportsmanship here. Smiles for the day and ending the race number 2 for GT Asia and Thailand Supercar GTM Plus and GTM. Cars coming into Parc Fermé. Before we cut off to the highlights and possibly the podium. Something to celebrate, definitely. 59 machine, Gantasak Kusiri right now coming out of the Sing Plan B by Absolute Racing. Let's see him, folks. All right. 59 for the win. Also the beautiful Bentley. Escola by AS Motorsports. Wutigon piloting the 18, coming in for the second. There you see it right there. And Adderley Fong, he's somewhere in the mix right there. And Sport by Absolute Racing, the 55 machine. Absolute Racing is absolutely happy. Congratulations to all the racers and teams out there, providing a wonderful show, sportsmanship, camaraderie, bringing the end to GT Asia and Thailand Supercar GTM Plus and GTM for today, April the 1st, 2018. We'll be back at you for TCR Asia and TCR Thailand in a few moments. Over and out.
ตกไปเรียกพี่ตัวเองยับเลย
รอก่อนนะ
job.
No. No.
Yeah, it was good. It was quick.
I can't put it.
No, but that was good. That was quick. Best lap.